For BamerCentral.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this is The Extra Point. Today, I'm joined by our editor, Christopher Walsh, to discuss the moves in NFL free agency regarding Alabama's football players. And it seems like a lot of the moves are regarding Alabama football players. Let's start with the one that just recently came out. Julio Jones was cut by the Titans. What do you think about that move, and what does that mean for Julio going forward?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those, it's a shame kind of thing where teams make deals and then they get into salary cap situations and just they have to make decisions based on production versus value and potential and so forth. And Julio's getting, I think he's 33 now, which, for a wide receiver, that's getting kind of up there. So the Titans are going to be letting him go. It's all indications are, and he's going to have a lot of teams after him. I have absolutely no doubts about that. I think it'd be kind of interesting for him to end up in a team, say like New England, with the Patriots. But that's just kind of the way that the NFL is nowadays. And unfortunately, with this, the salary cap era, you can't hold on to a lot of your assets most of the time. You have to build a team around 5-6 guys, and then anyone else on top of that is kind of a luxury.
It would be interesting to see him team up with Mac Jones back in Alabama, or two Alabama players as well. Several other moves that we can talk about. Are there any moves that stuck out to you in particular, either by trade or some of the free agent signings that Alabama players have done this offseason?
Well, I'm really happy for Levi Wallace. Here's a guy who has defied the odds throughout his career, gets a 2-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers, is going to be going into a good situation. And the thing I really like about it is that he's going to be playing again with Minkah Fitzpatrick, and the two played well together when they were with the Crimson Tide. So you can't help but root for a guy like that. 2-year deal, $8 million. Landon Collins has been released by the Washington Commanders. It's still getting used to that. But again, that's just a salary cap move, because they had asked him to restructure his deal, and he said, okay. And then they went out and got Carson Wentz, but they used up all their available cap space in the process. So they asked him to redo his deal again, and he just kind of said, no, this is kind of ridiculous at this point. And I, you can't blame him. He's going to have teams after him as well. Dallas would be an interesting destination for him, and New England's kind of come up in that discussions already, although that one seems a little bit more unlikely.
Several other moves as well. Amari Cooper traded to the Browns. Mack Wilson was traded as well. And there may be more to come. So certainly keep your eyes out for more Alabama players on the move. Thank you so much for joining me today, Christopher. Once again, for BamerCentral.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this has been The Extra Point.